What it do, Capricorn? Happy New Year, my dear. Welcome to Tarot by Vision. My name is Vision, the child of reform. This is where we come together to tarot and hear the messages from Spirit so that we can actively co-create with the universe, the lives and the manifestations that we desire in life. I'm so happy that you are here with me. This is a New Year 2021 reading for Sagittarius. I'm so thankful to be in community and to be here with you. 2020, I tell you, Capricorn. So let's see what's going on with you as we end 2020 and move into 2021. So this is going to be a full reading for 2021 for you, Capricorn. Thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm so thankful to be in community with you. Your first card that popped out here, Capricorn, is this. The Tower in reverse. So already I can see for you going into 2021, Capricorn, it's going to be... So 2020 really was the year of vision, right? And it was a year of vision because it really stopped everything for us to be able to see what's going on for real, right? So literally all of life that we have known is really transforming in a very major way due to all that's happened, Trump and coronavirus, of course, and all those different things, right? So the first card that you got is a Tower in reverse. So this is really the universe letting you know that the old is gone, boo. It's gone. It's dead. Move past, right? So this is really saying that in 2021, be willing to accept that this is going to be a whole new thing. It's like you can't stop that tower from falling because it's already fallen, right? It's like none of us have stopped any of the things that have happened in 2020. So part of it is the realization that we're in a whole new way of being, a whole new era, moving into the age of Aquarius, and that it's time to accept that. The second card is this. Eight of Swords. So a lot of you are in struggle because you haven't fully accepted the things which have already come to pass and that are already over, Capricorn. Like holding on to what already is gone, what's already dead, boo, isn't going to resurrect it, okay? So it's like knowing what things have died so that you can move out of struggle, because like you're struggling by trying to hold on to a lot of it is like a way of being, a way of thinking, or giving people the benefit of the doubt in certain ways. And those things are really, the universe is asking you whatever, this is a collective reading, right? So it's going to be different things for different people. But whatever that is in your life, to accept that it's gone so that you can get out of struggle. And your intuition will tell you what that is for you. And the next card is this, Knight of Pinnacles. Yeah, so for a lot of you, I got it. So for a lot of you, what has ended has been something, either a way of being or a relationship. For some of you, this may be a death of a loved one. Whatever it is for you, whatever this thing is that is going away has it's been in your life for a long time, which makes sense why there's some struggle in accepting that it's over, at least in the form in which you used to know it, which is why the struggle is here. So we're going to come back and clarify these cards as we move forward, Capricorn. All right, boo-boo. It's over, boo. But I understand when there's something that's been in your life for a long time, there has to be a grieving process. But that grieving process is not going to make it come back to life. Part of that grieving process is accepting the death of it. But again, like on this Knight of Pentacles here, but the universe always has another coin to give you. But sometimes we have to relinquish the control of what it's going to look like and the fact that it's been a certain way for a certain amount of time. When the universe says it's time for change, you can't stop it. The only thing that you can do is to help yourself by going with it. Grief is necessary, Capricorn, because it's already gone, boo-boo. this isn't to be harsh, but this is messages from the universe that acceptance and that spiritual work is key, because your wishing it to be otherwise is not going to make it. There is no going backwards. 2021, post-coronavirus, post-Trump, all that stuff, everything is going to be different moving forward. So whatever this tower is in your life, even though it's been in your life for a long time, and if you really want to move and struggle, you have to accept the fact that it's over. Ace of Pentacles. And accept the new things that God is trying to give you. Not trying to give you. God is giving you, but if you are not... sometimes in order to accept a new thing, something has to make room for it. So it's almost like with this tower card, right? It's like, it's like, demolishing an old building in order to build a new one. It's like you can't build that new building on top of the old one, right? It's like that old tower has to fall so that a new thing can emerge. Okay, let's clarify this tower in reverse. Okay. King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So a lot of you may be grieving something that won't working for you any damn way. It's like crying over spilled milk, right? And for some of you, it's like, it would be like grieving a relationship that was toxic, right? It's like, know that the universe knows what it's doing in, moving something out of your way, Capricorn. Even though you may have been in it for a long time, the time has come. So that you can move in the sun in your own life. So, the universe is doing it for you. This has been removed from your life for you. So it's about making the choice to accept it. Two of Swords. Okay. Yeah. Make the choice to recognize what's done is done, so that you can, with a clear mind and a clear vision, co-create with the universe in 2021, Capricorn. Because you got that sun and that Two of Swords clarifying that tower in reverse. So it's like, what's done is done, and it's time to move. It's time to move on and get out of this struggle. We're going to clarify this Eight of Swords. Nine of Wands. Okay, so you've been in struggle, and you've been very cautious and somewhat rigid in your life around whatever this thing is for you that's moving on, that's been in your life for a long time. So for a lot of us, it actually can just be a way of being or seeing ourselves, or a relationship, or family dynamics, and that sort of thing. So you're in struggle, and you're being it's almost like the universe is asking you not to be stubborn in letting go of that which isn't serving you any damn way. Make the decision. Two of Swords. So make the decision to say, I'm going to, like it or not, I'm going to accept this thing because it's gone, because it already is gone, so that I can begin to receive from the universe again. The universe is always offering, but we have to be receptive. Nine of Pentacles. Yes, and be willing to cultivate strength and self-discipline in our own lives. Again, by accepting. So spiritual growth is accepting that life is not going to always look the way that I want it to look, but that God knows what God's doing. Or whatever you choose to call it, right? But it's like it's a trust in the universe around what is actually happening, and you have the choice of whether or not you're going to do that or not. But the universe is offering you, by doing that, you get on your queen shit. Queen of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Queen of Wands. All right. So let's look at this Capricorn, the slow-moving, either slow-moving energy, but I think for a lot of you, this is what's being removed, or what has been removed, is something that you've been in for a long time. So again, I think for a lot of you, this may be a relationship, or maybe a lot of you, it's a job that maybe due to coronavirus you lost, or that sort of thing. But again, it's like the universe isn't going to take away something from you with not offering you something in its place. But sometimes the reason that feels stagnant is because we haven't even yet accepted that which is gone is gone. And sometimes the universe, as I was saying before, I believe, I can't remember what sign that was, but I was saying is that sometimes the universe takes something away from us and it feels really painful, but in its wisdom, it did it because it's necessary for it to move away now, and we weren't going to do it on our own, so it had to be taken away from us. So that's when you grieve. Again, you'll hear me talk about this all the time, Capricorn, hopefully as you continue to roll with me, but the importance of having a daily spiritual practice, right? So that we're not just flip-flopping through life, but that we can be purposeful around the things that we are creating with spirit, right? So that we can develop spiritual strength as we move forward, because that's necessary, because these things are hard to grieve when we're attached to them. We're attached to people, we're attached to a job or a certain way of being. But the universe is really asking us to be open and be receptive in 2021, because it's a new day, boo. Let's clarify this Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, the Magician in reverse. Yeah. So even though you've been in this situation for a long time, or it's been a part of you for a long time, by accepting that it's over and moving on, it allows a space for the real you, the healthier you, the more centered, connected, strong you to really emerge. So I think for a lot of you, this may be a relationship that's run its course, or a career that's run its course, but it's been in your life for a long time. But by letting go of it, you can finally move into the real authentic expression of who you are, Capricorn. And start a new journey, the Fool. Yeah. So sometimes the reason that we're not willing to start, we're not willing to accept that which is over, is because we're afraid to start a new journey. But think of it this way. You know, when you start down a new path, you know, we psych ourselves out sometime around worst case scenarios, when the truth of the matter is, like, you know, it may be the most wonderful thing in the world, right? So it's like you're making up stories and acting as if it's true, right? So it's like you're holding on to something that's already gone, because it's like I'm making up stories about what the next leg of my life is going to look like. You don't even know, boo. You need to co-create with the universe by, first of all, accepting that which is already past, but being willing to say, and universe, I'm willing to heal and move forward in a new thing. Because even though it's been in my life for a long time, I'm trusting you that you're going to give me, you know, all of these new delicious things in ways that I could have never expected. But in order to demonstrate to the universe that you're ready for that, it's about creating the emotional space to be receptive, to be able to receive that, Capricorn. This card is this Page of Wands. So don't be stubborn. Accept the fact that this new journey is here. Because no matter what you do, Capricorn, you're not going to tell the universe what to do. So it's like you need to let go of that right off jump. You ain't controlling a damn thing. What's gone is gone. So like by being unwilling to start in this new journey, like, so you'll hear me say on this channel often, you live with you, right? So by not accepting something in your life and not being willing to start anew, the only person that you hurt is yourself. So this is about developing and cultivating the self-worth that's necessary to really understand that what's gone is gone, and it's time for me to consciously move forward and accept what the universe is offering. Let's clarify this Ace of Pentacles. Popping all up. All right. Two of Cups and getting the balance. So I really think for a lot of you, this is about a relationship. So you deserve reciprocity. You deserve somebody who's going to give you equally what you're giving them. And in 2021, the universe is like, and it ain't about the bullshit, right? So it's like, and this also isn't about waiting for other people to change, right? It's like, think about how hard it is for you to change. So like waiting on somebody to change and actually see you and actually, see your value and worth. You have to see your value and worth first, right? So this is about, the universe is offering you a chance to have your life be a lot more reciprocal. So it's like, like the castor oil or whatever, like when we were kids, right? It's like, you're not wanting it from the universe, but it's going to be better for you, right? So it's like, even though I may have been attached to this relationship that wasn't working, it's in whatever ways the universe takes it away from me. It's like, on this other side, though, it's like, more reciprocal relationships will come after the self-healing. There are how many billion people in the world, right? So it's like really being mindful of attachments, really being attached to things that don't work for us, and being willing to be like, no, I'm gonna let those things go because I trust in the universe, because the universe is showing me is that I'm trying to give you something that's going to be reciprocal for you, baby. Whatever it is for you. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be a job that's not working, or a friendship, or a family relationship, whatever it is. But the universe is saying that in its old form, it's dead. But I'm offering you so much more in this new version of in this new leg of your life, if you choose to accept it. Because remember, the universe isn't going to force you to take this. It's going to be up to you. Next card is this. Yep, Eight of Cups. Yeah, so the universe is really giving you an invitation, Capricorn, to walk away from these cups that have harmed you, that haven't worked, right? And walk by faith, not by sight, in the new vision, the new version of your life and who you are now, right? So it's like, I'm willing to let go of that which isn't serving me at this point. What have we been talking about the whole time? Your first card is the Tower in reverse. I'm willing to let it go. So when we walk at night, it's different than when we walk by in the day, right? So in the day, you can see, for as far as the eye can see. Whereas when you take a journey at night, you're walking by the moonlight, so you can only see a few feet in front of you. But that cultivates faith. And this is about having the faith in the universe that, okay, I'm going to walk away from that which isn't serving me, and I have the faith that you're going to guide me, and I'm going to take it a day at a time, a step at a time. Again, cultivating a spiritual practice that's going to assist you in this journey. Excuse me. The tarot is mine, but whatever it is for you, but it's going to be important in this journey for 2021, Capricorn, to walk away from that which doesn't serve you and have the faith to walk in a new vision, a day at a time, holding hands with God, so to speak. All right, preaching and testifying up in here for y'all. Those who have ears to hear, Capricorn, this ain't coming from me, boo-boo. All right. Further clarifying, yeah. Moving out of this Three of Swords energy. Got Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah. So again, the universe is giving you an invitation to get out of this heartbreak. Do you choose to accept it? That's going to be up to you. Making a decision to walk away. To walk out of this heartbreak here. What's done is done, babe. You know, and sometimes it's about prayer, right? Like, help me to accept that which is what is over. Help me to see the part that I play in it. Help me to have the faith to know that you're not going to just take something away from me and just leave me hanging out to dry, right? Like, God's not going to do that to you, right? But it's like part of your growth is realizing that who you thought was going to be with you and the particulars of all of your life circumstances are beyond your control oftentimes, Capricorn. So being mindful around attachments and being willing to heal with the universe. So you can pull down these cups. Yep. 9 of Cups. All right. Yeah, so it's done, boo. And it's okay. So it's like it's like making the conscious decision. So also it's healing. You can't do microwave healing, right? So you don't just move out of Three of Swords, right? There is no microwave healing, right? So again, remember, this is a reading for all of 2021. So this is going to be something for you to really reflect on and take notes about and really be purposeful about the whole year. And of course, like our monthly for each sign and our daily messages will help us as we move along. But this is going to be a process, but you are worth it. But what the universe is asking you to do is make that choice for you. Make the decision, babe. All right. Child, please. In 2021, Capricorn, do it for you. All right. Your past card, Justice. Yeah. So I think for a lot of you, like, you feel as though it's not fair because, like, whatever this is you're being asked to let go of, you weren't expecting life to turn out that way. Again, though, look at how resilient you are. You survived 2020 as here on the West Coast, we got another, about 6 hours. You have survived 2020, right? So it's about, like, knowing that even though it didn't look like what you thought it was, you survived it and you got through it, right? So in whatever this situation is in your life too, even though you may not have wanted it, you will get through it. Okay, and can't make it up. Present card, the Fool, the journey, right? So it's like presently, it's starting that new journey post whatever this is. Whatever it is individually for you. So it's time to start the journey now without whatever that is. And how purposeful as we're going into a whole new year. It's done. All right. Future card is this. Yeah. 5 of Swords. So in the future, the universe is saying, just because it's been a battle before, when you do that work, you won't be in that same level of struggle in your future, right? So it's like, once you've won the battle, you've won the battle, Capricorn. Okay, good work. Okay, so let's do some clarifying here with 2 oracles. And then we'll do a mini clarifier, and then we'll be out. I love your reading, Capricorn, because it's just been very purposeful with you around what it is you need to do to move on this new journey for you. Again, 2021 is different, boo. So this is really an invitation to not hold on to that which doesn't serve us. All right, Oracle card, Clarifying. Got this here. God of soul healing. An aspect or a situation in your life is in need of healing. What have we been talking about this whole time? So you really are really being asked to heal in this situation. So again, you're really being asked to move out of this Three of Swords energy and do the healing necessary in your own life. Okay, cool beans, Capricorn. Let's continue here. Actually, we're going to do this here. All right, so this is clarifying with Guy card. Okay. So you got this. Denial in reverse. Yep. So what through this reading and what it's already showing you is that the universe is giving you an opportunity to move out of denial and accept that this is already come to pass. It's like stop psyching yourself out at this particular point. Move out of the self-denial in your own life and be able to really step fully in the new version of who you are in 2021, Capricorn. I love it. All right, so let's see what the final clarifier is for you here. Yep, it came back up here in your reading here. Ace of Wands in reverse, right? So it's like, how do we continue to accept what the universe actually came through? It's like the universe is offering in this pinnacle here. But in your final clarifier, you got it where it's offering you this wand. So again, it's like the way that you thought it was going to look, it's not the way it's going to look, but it's still better than what you could have ever imagined, Capricorn, once you're able to get out of denial and heal whatever that situation is in your life. All right, so good stuff. So let's go back and recap. So again, be willing to accept the fact that it's not going to look like what you thought it was going to look like, boo, and move out of self-denial in your own life. And be willing to allow healing in your own situation. As you do, you're not going to have to fight so much, right? Be willing to go on this new journey. And even though it feels as though it's not fair, the universe is not going to ask you to go on a journey that it hasn't prepared you for. So it's like moving beyond our limited view of what's fair and what's right and what's supposed to have happened in our life, and being willing to accept what the universe is offering us. Be willing to be purposeful around moving out of this heartache and being willing to walk by faith, not by sight, away from this thing. Okay? And the universe is going to continue to offer you reciprocity here once you're able to do that. So it's about knowing what you're worth at this time, Capricorn. Okay. So don't be stubborn and not be willing to go on this journey. Again, you had the Fool card that came up. It came up twice in your reading, which means a new journey. But then you've got this Page of Wands in reverse. So it's like, even though like you're resisting the new journey, it's already here. So again, it's like, even though like if you think about a physical tower, right? Like when they blow up a tower, it ain't like, okay, well, I'm gonna go back in now and go back in my apartment and go to bed. What apartment, boo? Is gone. Right? So it's like accepting that, right? But so again, that's a choice. That's a decision to make, right? But once you do, you're able to get upon this throne in the way that you really want. But I think for a lot of you, you're really struggling still around these decisions to fully let this go. But the universe is really trying to shine the light into your life and give you these cups and pinnacles. But it's not going to happen in the way that you necessarily thought. So finally, Capricorn, make the decision to accept that which is gone is gone. So that way you aren't carrying residual things that haven't worked for you here into 2021. You want to be willing to leave those things behind you. Make those decisions because it's already gone, boo. I think for a lot of you, this is either with a relationship, like I said before, or with a job, or with something that you've had for a long time, but that hasn't really worked for you. So it's been present for a long time, but it hasn't worked, and the universe has taken it away. Make that decision to accept it so that you can be able to move on and co-create from a new, clean, fresh slate here in 2021. Okay, Capricorn, so be kind with yourself. Know that the universe is not going to ask you to do something that you're not capable of doing. Do develop a spiritual practice, whether it's tarot or something else that works for you. But this is about co-creating, my dear, in 2021. So, like, we don't want to, try to, hold on to that tower that's falling, and drag it with us into 2021, because that's not going to work and that's not going to get you where you want to go. So this is about loving yourself enough to accept the newness that the universe is offering you in your life. Okay, Capricorn, thank you so much for rolling with me. I hope that was helpful. Again, my name is Vision, the Child of Reform. Welcome to Tarot by Vision. I look forward to building community with you and continuing to connect. All right. Much love. Be well. Let that tower fall, boo. It's gone. Right? But also accept that Ace of Pentacles. Accept the interesting and delicious new ways that the universe is giving you these new cups and coins in your life. And be open and receptive to it. Okay. Much love, boo. Take care. Bye-bye.